back to Edible Whole Foods. Well, this is the segment each month where we try to feed Fred something healthy and make him enjoy it. And evidently you guys have been enjoying some of these segments as well. Steve, a Health Starts Here specialist over North Raleigh's here with us again today. And you're going to take a really North Carolina-centric, big-time North Carolina crop sweet potatoes and make it into something pretty doggone good from what you tell me. All right, so what are we going to do?
Okay, so we're going to make a black bean and sweet potato chili.
All right.
No meat. And we're going to be taking that.
No meat.
No meat. You'll never miss it.
Chili with no meat?
Yes. You'll never miss it, I promise.
Okay.
And again, we're going to be sauteing without oil, so.
No oil, no meat.
No oil, no meat.
Is the pan hot?
Yes. Needs to be screaming hot.
All right.
Okay, and this is about an onion chopped up, and then 3 cloves of garlic chopped up.
Okay.
And one thing you want to do is you do want to keep it kind of moving around just so that it doesn't burn.
Okay, the principle behind saute, or the word saute, actually means to jump. So you're trying to keep things moving in the pan, jumping in the pan, to get all the natural sugars, the natural goodness coming out of them before you start adding your liquid.
As you can see, it's getting some color on it already. So so it kind of caramelizes at first, just a little bit.
All right, and see all this stuff that's going on the bottom of the pan here, folks? That's flavor too.
Yes.
And when we put this veg broth in, we're going to be scraping that flavor back up, and it starts helping to deepen the broth some and give it more character. That's called fond if you want to impress your neighbors.
Wow. So we're just going to put roughly a couple tablespoons in there, just enough to get the fond up, like Fred was saying.
It's coming up. It's looking good.
Yeah.
All right. Another technical term, deglaze. That's deglazing your pan.
Okay.
You learn all kinds of culinary expertise this morning.
All right.
Where are we at?
So we got onions and garlic.
Okay.
And now it's just dump.
Let's build the stew.
Yep. We have some no salt added fire roasted tomatoes.
Okay, cool.
Dumping those guys right on in.
I like those fire roasted.
No salt added black beans. I just opened the cans, drained it, and rinsed the beans off.
I think rinsing the beans is super important.
Yes. Have 2 roasted red peppers. Just gonna dump those guys on in. And then last but not least, 3 sweet potatoes, just diced up kind of small.
Sometimes I've noticed over in the produce section that you can buy pre-diced sweet potatoes.
Yes. So we'll kind of give this a little stir. And we're gonna add in about 2 cups of broth.
You sure you can get anything else in that pot?
No.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
And then we have this seasoning is awesome. It is a Health Starts Here seasoning. It's a Latin flavor. Cumin, coriander, some chili in there, all kinds of good stuff. No salt added. So this is gonna be really low sodium. Spices are the best way to add flavor to your food without adding fat. And I mean, this is awesome. So we're going to town.
So that's about half that packet, or what, roughly about 2 tablespoons?
About 2 tablespoons. We're going to Flavor Town.
All right, and you're going to put some other stuff in there too, aren't you?
Yep. Just about a teaspoon of chipotle chili pepper. It's ground, it's dried, ready to go. Just to add a little bit more smokiness and a little bit of heat.
What he's talking about here is a pure chili powder. There's several that you can get. A lot of times all of those get combined into make what you buy as a chili powder. All right, so there's no oil, no meat. And Fred's gonna like it.
Pure flavor.
All righty. Let's see what we can do. Now, I love sweet potatoes, I love black beans, I like roasted tomatoes.
Nice and hearty, you're never gonna miss the meat.
No, you're right, you don't miss the meat.
Excellent.
The broth is just as good as any chili, any meat-based chili you'd ever have.
Excellent.
The texture is wonderful. This is very, very good.
Excellent.
So once again,
getting Fred to eat healthy.
I know. Getting Fred to eat healthy. It's a great dish. Give it a try. Thanks for joining us on Edible Whole Foods. We'll see you next week.